Hello, Ola, bonjour. Hey, y'all, my name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Sorry, I was laughing at you guys peeping Rio at the side of the screen. How you doing? Hey, oh my God, did you know? Do you know what day it is? If you see Javi, make sure to tell them that it's hump day today. It's hump day live stream. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I gotta tell you, I was in like this really kind of meh mood all day today. And then you guys just made me laugh, and all of a sudden I feel energized. That's cool. You're cool. I know Javi's right there. I was looking at them when I said it. Jerry, thank you for your 15-month member chat. Jerry's here. Hope you and Rio are good. Are you good? He's all right. He's all right. It's Wednesday. And Kai, thank you for your 10-month member chat. Spooky month is here and it's hump day. We watched some spooky movies last night in the Discord. We watched The Witch, and we watched the original 1962 version of Cape Fear. So good. Cameron Mamenga, thank you for your 8 months already. Super chat. I guess we're using these. Use them up. Smoke them if you got them. Polly's using hers. 5 months. Thank you, Polly. Love y'all. Tippy Tappy Man. You know why he's tippy tapping. It's Wednesday, and you know what we do on Wednesdays? We have to start the stream with that's okay. Fluffy says I keep falling asleep. Lots of you guys fall asleep. I tuck everybody in at night, close the door, turn the light out at the end of the movie. Don't worry. Jasmine, 15 months. It's Jasmine's turn for attention. Beetlejuice. Oh, you know what? I missed most of Beetlejuice too, and I don't know why. Just distracted, I guess. And Dickie. He answered you. Hi. And Freya. Oh, sorry. You guys are bombarding. We're going to do this all at the get. Freya has a member chat because they've already used theirs. So here's a super chat. Thank you very much, Freya, for the super chat. And Vanessa Atalanta says happy hump day. So we're going to get him going over there because we got his camera set up. Andy, I do not blow an air horn. I'm very quiet. Here, we'll put his camera on, and I'll meet you over there in a minute. I have a thing. Oh, I brought a thing. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling as you speak. I'm bringing this over to his camera because it's real mukbang time. Here you go, Bobo. Oh, bad angle. All right, there you go. Little real mukbang. Oh, you look good by the pillow. We got him a nice. Mukbang setup today. Hey, Jan, how you doing? Jan says, "Way to go, everyone, and hope you all hit that like button." Fluffy, 17 months, says, "I want to say I'm thankful for being a member of this community. We're glad you're here, Fluffy." I didn't do the thing for Lainey. I didn't see Lainey yet because I was distracted. I do want to mention that Lainey here. Can I do this from here? I think I have to do it from the other chat. Hang on a second. Hang on, I got to go over here. There, you're here. Thank you for typing it so I could find you. So I want to introduce everybody. Lainey, some of you know from the Discord. Lainey is now a new mod for our live streams. Woot woot. Congratulate and say welcome to Lainey for being a new member. Yeah, and all the mods are in the chat today. So we just I will say we've lost our mod Paige. I know lots of you guys love Paige. Paige, I just went to the Amazon with. Paige has like completely left the internet. She's got a lot going on. So we wish her the best going forward. But we wish Lainey. We now welcome Lainey to the team. So hello to Lainey. And Racy is using her 25-month member chat to say Lainey. So there you go. So behave yourselves, because Lainey's not fucking around. So there you go. So that's that. That's that. Now, I apologize. Yesterday I was working on a... Okay, it's getting a little much there. Let's put them down here. I was working on a video yesterday, but it felt like pulling teeth. I was having a really hard time with it. It wasn't flowing. I didn't feel like I was doing it justice. I liked what I did, but I hit a point where it's kind of hit a wall with it. And then I was talking to some of my people, and they're all like, yeah, we don't even care about that person. So I think I'm not going to finish that video. I might just shelve it in case something happens. I was doing a video about the Huck Tui girl, and I don't think anybody cares. I just find it a fascinating phenomenon that she's now got a podcast, and like she's really milking the 15 minutes. So I wanted to do a look at the angle I was working at was, does social media virality create narcissistic traits or exasperate narcissistic traits? So I like the angle, but I couldn't watch any more of her. You don't know her? You don't need to know her. I'm not even going to tell you. Well, you know what? If you want, I can show you the 5 minutes that I did of the video that I did. Because I liked what I did, but everyone has a podcast. Yeah, but she's not even... Yeah, she's just so... she's not worth it. Like, so I stopped doing it. So I don't know now. Now I'm a video short this week, and I don't like that. Yeah, she's crude. And I was kind of like, I was looking for receipts to prove the points I was trying to make in the video. And it was really difficult, because I found that she's been on a lot of podcasts, but it seems it's very rehearsed, because she says the same thing over and over again. Every answer is the same, every podcast. So, you know, Talk Tui is a brilliant name. Yeah, it's, it's catchy for what it is, but she's disgusting, and she's really not intelligent. She doesn't bring anything interesting or to the table. Like her and Whitney Cummings and Jake Paul are championing her. If that gives you any sense of the level of class entertainment that's going to produce. So, yeah, I don't know. Have you seen Bill Maher? Freya, thank you for the super chat. Freya says, have you seen Bill Maher being really creepy to her? No, but I have a clip of this other British guy. She did a podcast with these two British people, and the guy was like kind of creepy too. But you know what? If you want to get famous on the fact that you spit on cocks, people are going to be creepy to you. I'm sorry. Should they be? No. But, you reap what you sow. That's what she's famous for. Telling people she likes to spit on a dick when she gives a blowjob. Like, man. And she says, oh, her grandma thinks it's also silly. Really? I think it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. That's her whole thing. I saw it. One of the podcast clips I was watching, they were going, if you want to call in and get her to hot tui to you, and you could, like, it's like, God Lord. So, guys, I couldn't. Ella says, stop, I might be sick. I couldn't finish the video. It was too, Jack, thank you for rejoining. I'm not going to say new member, because I know you've been here before. I know you've been here before. So yeah, that's my story about why you didn't get a video yesterday. And I was going to finish it and put it up Thursday. And I don't think I can even finish it because it's just... So I don't know what I'll do. If I'll try and do something for tomorrow, but I don't know what it's going to be. Zany Bean says my father-in-law's obsessed with her. Ugh. It's so gross. Like there's... I'm sorry, but men, there's only one. Give us a hug to me. I do that all day, but it's because of a lot of phlegm and goo. It's not anything sexy at all. You know what? Like, it was a cute, funny reaction. Drunken young girl on the street. Yeah, that was it. There's no way it should have blown up into this. She's got a fucking podcast. And you know what? Her third podcast episode, I looked at it yesterday, has over 500,000 views. Are you kidding me? 500,000 views. And I don't even think it was one of the Whitney Cummings was her first one. And then she was also going to do Jake Paul. And those are going to get views. But it wasn't one of those. 500,000 views on that. Is she Flemish? Dan. Oh, by the way, Dan, I have a note here to shout out Battlestar. You guys are in the Discord. Don't forget, tomorrow is the best sci-fi geek watch party in the game. It's Battlestar Galactica at, I believe, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And they go till 8. By the way, Dan, I wanted to tell you, don't feel like you have to wrap up at 8 o'clock. I know I usually schedule another movie, but we can do it in another thread. I don't want you to feel rushed. So, I mean, you might be exhausted and you might be ending it at that time for your own convenience, in which case that's great. But if you're not, don't do it on our account. We'll go somewhere else. We'll go into another voice thread. We're fine. I don't want you to feel rushed if you guys are having a good time in there. So, and tonight we're watching, I guess there's 3 of us that are watching Only Murders in the Building tonight. Callie and Richard and I watch that. We'd love you guys to join us. It's really good, but nobody else seems to. 1 a.m. is a good time for bed. I thought it might be like that sort of thing, but I wasn't sure. So, whatever. If you're having fun, don't rush out of there, is all I want to say. Yeah, Jerry, we miss you. We're only on season 3. Episode 3. So we can catch you up. And it's going to end early. So I was thinking, I saw in the movie suggestions thread, somebody suggested one of my favorites that we have watched maybe at least once. But it's been a long time, was School of Rock. So I thought maybe tonight we could watch School of Rock. Because it's so cute and fun and uplifting. And I'm feeling meh. The other night we watched Little Miss Sunshine because I was feeling meh. And that's a good movie for when you're meh. School of Rock is so much fun. We watched Mean Girls the other day too. And tomorrow, Friday in the Discord, we're doing, it's Spooky Month. So Fridays are going to be our double feature horror movie Fridays. And each Friday it's going to be a different decade. And so this weekend, it's the 60s. So we're looking for 60s horror movies. And what you're going to do is you're going to show up like 5 minutes before the time of the event. And we're going to put all the suggestions on a wheel and we spin the wheel. Rio is making the devil sounds, by the way. Emmy, this is the ER visit where the IV fell out. There was so much gushing. Gusheen. Rio, come up here, please. He's yelling. He's a yeller. So I think that's about it. Oh, one more thing before we get going is I want to say, please, to everybody in Florida, be careful. I hope you're safe, batten down your hatches. Because that Milton looks like, seriously, Milton ain't coming to play. But can I show you something? I wonder if it's still, I've been watching this all day, and it's the funniest thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Florida man. You know the jokes about Florida man? You know they're true. Um, I've been watching this all day. It's 4 different live webcams from Florida watching Milton come in, right? So the one on the top is people have been queued up all day to stand at this is the southernmost point in Key West, Florida, to take photos. So you got to look at these people. They're out of their minds. I'm going to make them big and these small. Look at this. Look at the top right corner. What's wrong? It's a little calmer now than it was just before we started the stream. I actually was watching, and it was so bad I thought, well, I guess we've seen the last of the selfie takers. And look at it now. Milton is going to be really bad. Why don't the police stop these people? Somebody's going to end up in the ocean. I've been watching this all day. I can't stop watching this. I'm waiting for somebody to go in the ocean. And they're lined up. Like one will leave that spot and someone else comes and fills in the spot. Like they're queued up to go stand there. Look at them. Emmy, thank you for joining. Where'd I go? There I am. Now I'm back. Look at them. And it's not just young, stupid people. I'm telling you, a while ago, I clicked back to it because I've been on and off it all day. And it was like a bunch of old, middle-aged, dumpy-looking ladies with floaties. I'm sorry. Why does my camera keep doing this? Do I have too many tabs open? Maybe. I'm going to shut the Discord, but it's open on my phone if you need. No, it's insane. CH, exactly. CH says emergency services are already too busy to deal with people like this. Of course they are. It's insanity. It's like a big carnival for them. It's like I'm blown away. Like I thought it was bad when I started watching this morning, but it's way worse now. Like this morning, the water was barely breaking the wall there. But I've been watching the last half hour. It was really bad, like huge waves and lots of water on the ground there. And I thought, oh, I guess the selfies are finished. No, I can't stop watching this because I'm sure somebody's going in the water. And why don't the authorities stop it? I don't know. I am blown away, Fluffy. I'm sorry. I'm Canadian. All right, let's see. What have we got on? Well, we can close. That might be it because it's a live stream. So we'll close that and that might help. I wouldn't understand freedom. I know, but it's just so funny. Florida, how do you keep confirming the stereotype, you know? And then I saw a clip of a woman who she lives in a house right on the ocean, but the house is specifically built to withstand Category 4 hurricanes. And her family are evacuating because she said, I'm pretty confident the building will be okay, but why would we stay here? That's insanity. Right? Now, I know not everybody can afford to, some people are broke. They don't have anywhere else to go. I get that. And that's got to be a hard choice to make, but isn't that crazy? I mean, I get being excited about storms and stuff. I mean, I'm guilty of doing silly things, but that's madness. What did Jasmine say that everybody's so... I can't find it. I can't find it. Here, let's do this. Let's do that because it's hump day. Why not? All right. Now that said and done. Yeah, Sadie, I get it. You know, I do get it. But there's a point where, come on, you're risking your life. It's not worth a selfie. Ella says I'm supposed to grab links. Are you? For what? Confusion? Oh, maybe that. Okay. So anyway, where is Amber? Let's start talking about Ms. Amberlynn Reid. That, okay. Sorry, Ella. Yeah. Marie asks if she's been posting on TikTok. She has not. And as of this morning, I didn't see anything on Instagram that was new. I'll check now. I don't think so. Somebody would have said something. No, nothing new. Nothing new on Instagram. Nothing new on TikTok. No upload. She's uploaded. It's the 9th of the month, and she's uploaded one video. Her income's at about $500 right now for the month, give or take. You know, we can't really tell, but. So what's going on? Did she do? Is she in the hospital? No. She's done this before. She's taken breaks like this before, just for her own reasons. I don't know. I'm still riding high on the theory that I think her and Emily went back to Oklahoma to close out her apartment, and they're coming back to wherever she is in Wisconsin. Hi. We do have to watch her. I'm sorry. It's a retro, though. It's more fun than the new ones. You know that. It's okay. It'll be fine. I know, Vanessa. I love the long ones. Or I love the long combination meow yawn. That's the best. And lately he's been doing the meow yawn tap combination. Please melt my heart. Zimmy said, my cat Misty meowed back at Rio. Rio, you've got friends. He likes friends. He's a tapper. He's been a Mr. Tapper lately, right? They can't see you. Move over. You have to move a little closer. Everybody wants to see you, not Amber. Even though, sadly, that's what we're going to see. This video from actually almost exactly 2 years ago. It's like, I think this was the 7th. So like 2 years less 2 days. It is entitled Traumatizing Hospital Experience. Traumatizing, you guys. So she was with Fled. She was with Feline. And this is when we'd get a lot of information when she was alone in the car. Never in front of Feline, oddly enough. She looks thinner to me. She looks thinner to me. More Rio. Well, he's in a mood. I'm not going to be able to stop petting him right now. I know he's going to start biting my toes, tapping me incessantly. Right? You're in a mood, aren't you? Are you in a mood? Fine, be like that. So, okay. I don't want to jump scare you. Who was first? I didn't tell you who was first. Andy was first. Ethan, thank you for reminding me. I mean, Ella, thank you for reminding me. Andy was first, followed very quickly by Vanessa Atalanta. Will never not make me laugh. I'm sorry, Vanessa. Vanessa Atalanta. And then every time I say that in my head, I also say Teresa Renteria. It's a whole thing. I'm sorry. Now I have to look for it. Teresa Renter. Here's the clip that I always reference. Hang on. Let me show you this clip, because I always, whenever I see Vanessa Atalanta or Cameron Mamanga, both of you, because of the alliteration in your names. Here. No, here it said you lost audio. Stupid thing. Why does it do this to me? Hang on, I gotta re-add it. It's so cute. It's so cute. Hang on, we got you. I don't know why it makes me do this. I'm sitting here enjoying it, and you guys can't hear a damn thing. All right, we'll try again.
Who couldn't come? Teresa Renteria. Teresa Renteria? She couldn't? Teresa Renteria couldn't come tonight? Well, Teresa Renteria. You better come soon, because I want you in this audience next week, Teresa Renteria. Hey! Teresa Renteria. Oh, Teresa Renteria. When you're it's a good name. Teresa Renteria. That's my favorite name. It used to be, my favorite name used to be Lavica Trickelson. But now it's Teresa Renteria. I was wondering if you'd like to say hi to her.
So that's the silly reference that I think of whenever I say Vanessa Atalanta or Cameron Mamanga. Levitica Trickelson doesn't flow off the tongue for me the same way Teresa Renteria does. Isn't that adorable? Hey, Jaws, how happy to see you here. And you're just in the nick of time, because we're actually going to start this now. Now, hang on, I don't want to jump scare you. Ethan, you're obsessed with Carol Burnett? We've been watching a lot of old Dick Van Dyke episodes, sometimes in the Discord, because we watched a Carol Burnett documentary, biopic. We were on a biopic kick. We watched Lucy and Desi. We kept tagging Jerry. Jerry was sleeping. Jerry watched a lot of stuff you would have liked. Anyway, I don't want to jump scare you, because I need you to get ready now, because I'm going to bring to the screen Miss Amberlynn Reid. But she doesn't need to be that big. Bioflick kick. So here she is, Miss Wisconsin. There she is, your ideal. I need some more coffee for this, and then we'll get going before Rio gets up in my face and in the way and all over everything, because he's in one of those moods, you guys. He's going to be a going concern today, I can tell. Denver's leaving for the you leaving for the Amber portion of the show? All right, strap in, because here we go. This is Amber's traumatizing hospital experience from 2 years ago. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog. So I know I used to say, hey guys, I don't know what happened, but I kind of shifted away from that. Like, I used to say, hey guys, in literally every single video, but I don't know. We're kind of.
She also used to say, and if you're not smiling, smile, or something like that at the end. I know we've all got our stupid
rebranding here. Oh my god. I want you guys to know that
thank you, Fluffy.
Bipolar, which I have. A big one is like indecisiveness and genuinely making decisions off of impulse.
Thank you, Fluffy.
That's me. That's what I do. Speaking of bipolar, I actually just made an appointment with my psychiatrist. I want to talk to her about my Lamictal. I'm thinking.
When you're only talking out loud to yourself, do you need to say, oh, speaking of? Don't you usually say that if somebody else brings up a topic? Like if somebody else was talking of bipolar, then you'd go, oh, speaking of bipolar, I have to pick up my medications. You don't really just say that to yourself because you already know that you're speaking of it. Anyway, it's a weird
Of
thing.
maybe decreasing it just a little bit. And I'm also thinking about maybe I should stop taking Zoloft because I do take Zoloft for anxiety, not working at all. And I don't see a
Frank Stapasta, I haven't seen your name in quite a while. I'm glad to see you here. Frank Stapasta says they've been on Wegovy for a month and they've lost 4.4 kilograms. We're so proud of you, Franksta. You go. You go, Glen Coco. Stuck in my...
point in taking a medicine, especially one that like chemically switches your brain
What
chemistry.
are you doing?
If it doesn't work, I don't see the point in that at all. So it's something I'm going to talk to her about and see what she thinks. So I need to get back on track with just life in general. I don't know. I just feel out of sorts, absolutely out of
not
sorts.
stand there?
I just don't know how to express myself right now or like explain what's happening. So I'm actually going to like re-download my Fitness Pal, make a new profile. I would love for you guys to add me on there. So I'm going to link her below.
Have any of you guys ever added her on your Fitness Pal? Does anybody use your Fitness Pal? Glen Coco. We just watched Mean Girls, and I just love the way he says that. You go, Glen Coco. Can you not? Thank you.
If I remember,
This is Goth Amateur asks. This is from 2 years ago, almost to the day. 2 years to.
click the
look-
link, add me, message me, you know,
was a really-
do like let's be friends, whatever it may be.
Do the
Let's
do.
just, you know, vibe. Oh my god, you guys, I need to update words. You guys, I need to update you on my journaling. I have been journaling so freaking.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. I gotta update you on my journaling. No, you don't. You really don't. There's no need at all.
much. I'm gonna set you guys down and you're gonna like stare at my ceiling because you know that's just the way that life goes. You know,
I miss the
ceilings
ceiling.
can be
Remember?
friends too. Okay.
We used to do the ceiling.
No, but the reason why you're looking at my ceiling is because I am grabbing my journals. I want to show you guys the ones I have completed. Okay, so
Okay.
I have actively journaled daily since June 18th of 2021. So it's been, wait, let's do a little Google. How many days?
She's the only human I think on earth that, like, she thinks this is some kind of accomplishment. I have been actively journaling every day since July 18th. Okay, bitch, you've been sitting down writing about yourself every single day. It doesn't mean anything. It's not an accomplishment.
Days has it been? How many days has it been since June 18,
She can't even figure-
2021?
She can't figure out
According
how
to
many
Google,
days it is.
oh my God, June 18th, 2021 to October 6th, 2022 is 475 days. I have daily journaled and I have not skipped one single day.
Who cares?
That's queen shit, okay? I'm gonna
Oh.
show you all the journals I have completed.
Queen
So a lot of
shit.
people are like, when you journal, like, do you draw? No.
That's
I don't
queen
doodle.
shit.
Don't use stickers. I mean, I did decorate this just because I was bored one day. I don't even know. It's nothing but words. Just words and words and words. Word vomit on every single page. So this is my first completed. My second.
Oh my
Third. This one really went through it, apparently.
You know what? I
So-
can't.
Pen stains all over it.
I have to skip through. There's a whole segment here called Journaling Update, and it is 105 to 4. It's like 4 solid minutes of her holding up journals and showing us that she filled up this one, and she filled up that one, and she filled up this one. I can't.
Sweet little candies with like cotton candy with some like rainbows and hearts. Next paragraph is like dark, scary, like there might be a ghost in the corner, might not be. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, journal, no matter what it's about. Like
4
so
minutes.
much. Like, what is this? What is happening? All right, time for a Lego segment. We're gonna do the next one. So this is how it looked last time. So I have shown my Legos, talked about my
I'm
Legos,
sorry, this
and
is
so many of you were like, do time lapse, show them on YouTube, show yourself doing it, talk about it. So that's why I decided to add these segments for the people who are interested in Legos. I'm sorry if this bores some of you.
Amber, nobody was ever watching your channel for Legos. You know, there may have been some people in the audience that also enjoy Legos, and that's fine, but nobody was watching for the Lego content. And quite frankly, if you were going to do it, this would have been the way to do it, but she did this exactly once, as far as I know. The showing her assembling the stuff, time lapse, you know, that's, if you're going to show Legos, that's how you show them. Not just showing, look at, there's a big bag and there's 100 pieces in the bag. Like, oh my Christ almighty. Laser Saint finally climbed down off the damn rock wall. Hey friends, glad I could finally catch a live stream member for 18 months. Thank you, Laser.
But I don't know, something about Legos is therapeutic. It's fun. I love the tedious aspect. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you're
just really enjoy it.
tedious.
So I think this is the bottom of the globe.
We're into
This is a
Roblox.
globe, by the
We're
way.
way more mature.
But I think it's the bottom of the globe. For some reason, I thought it was the middle, but now that I'm working more on it, I'm pretty sure it's the bottom. And there's always an extra piece. Love that. Okay, so it is time for a little torrid moment because I have one.
I wonder when the last time, I should look for next time. When was the last time she did a torrid haul? People are saying they don't think she fits in torrid anymore. Because I am surprised, given her shopping addiction and how much she had to clean out to move. I'm surprised that she didn't go and buy a bunch of more. I know she's been buying some clothes on Amazon, but not on Torrid, not like she used to. Ella says, how ironic, isn't it, that a flat earther Amber built a globe? Oh my God, I never even thought of that. She never mentioned that either, did she?
2, 3, 4.
What's wrong with Laser?
4 things, okay? It's like you guys are in jail, but you're not, I promise. I just have you sitting on this. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do and then do it. I know it seems like I order a lot of Torrid. I think it's because I was opening one thing per vlog for literal months. But like years ago, I would order from Torrid a couple times a month. Now I order maybe every 2.5 months. So it's really not that much.
Can you imagine ordering? And I mean, she's not ordering one shirt. We remember her Torrid hauls. It'd be like, I don't know, 6 to 12 items in a Torrid haul. Can you imagine buying that much clothes twice a month when you don't even leave the house? Like, I think a good bulk of her Torrid hauls were in 2019 when she wasn't even leaving the house. I know Rio's kind of right in the... I'd have to pull the chair forward. I guess I could.
Sometimes less, honestly. Me and Torrid, we're just friends, okay? Oh my God. Oh, I'm so excited. It is this sweater. Wait, I am pumped. It's this black sweater. It says, "Leave me alone."
Never saw her wear that.
Oh
Did we ever see her wear that? Ever? Oh, thank you, Willow. Willow says, thanks for showing up even if our girl doesn't. Hey, it was Willow's birthday this week, too. They didn't have it in the birthday chat, but I spotted it somewhere. Hang on, I'm going to pull Rio forward a bit so you can see him, because if he's not going to sit in... Or I guess I could move his camera. Never mind. We have the technology, right? And then we can add the Rio cam. Okay, now we have our emotional support kitty-cata. Kitty-cata. I never know which way these go. Look at him. Look how cute he looks today. Oh my God, Rio.
my God, I love this. And like, The lettering is kind of like
Fuzzy
towel material.
terry cloth.
I don't really know how to explain it, but I
It's-
love it.
It's called terry
It's so
cloth.
cute and cozy. So next thing is just a t-shirt, but the front of it has a chest piece. I personally love this. I think it's super cute and I am excited to wear it.
I hate
I
that.
love the simplicity, but you can totes dress it up. So I got myself like a sleep moment.
Everything
It
is in
a
black in this haul.
gown, but I thought it was so cute. It has buttons, as you can see. It's black. The sleeves are probably like 3/4 sleeves.
You know what? I've
Oh my
got
god, there's a cute little pocket. I love it. And this
Okay.
is that material that's
got a yellow set just like that because I was trying to find the pajama Sam pajamas from my intro, and I finally found a set on Amazon. But they're not cotton; they're jersey, but they're bright yellow with white piping. They look like the same exact pajamas.
seems cooling. That's the best way to describe it. It's just like material is colder than the other materials that I touch. So that's why I say that. I don't know how to explain it.
Wow.
The last thing
It's called polyester, Amber. It's called a polyester blend. Cooling. Does she mean like my jungle pants? Is that what she's talking about? Like that material? Like those like my new hoodie, that what is it? I don't know what that material it is. It's some horribly man-made polyester blend thing. The one that has the UVF. Is that what I'm going to be for Halloween, Sam? That'd be a good one.
Not least, we have another sweater because cold weather is here. You guys look how adorable. Like normal sweater vibes, right? But then there's this satin pocket. Like just that little touch goes such a long way.
That is so common, Amber. There's nothing.
So cute. I just realized
And
all
again,
of the items were black today.
Never saw her wear that either. Did you? Did we? I never saw her wear that.
So I added my new Torrid clothes on top of Mount Torrid. Not all my clothes is from Torrid, but a large majority. And if you haven't watched my 2 last vlogs, these are all clean or new. Regardless, they need to be.
Then why are they sitting there? Why are they sitting there? Now, am I one to talk? I've got a hamper full of clean clothes sitting in the hallway because I just got my drying done like 20 minutes before the live stream. But immediately after I stream, I'm going to be folding those clothes and putting them away. Now, I'm not going to shame her too hard because I'm telling you, for about the first 50 years of my life, I had a pile of clothes in my room constantly. Like, constantly. Not like that. I mean, you know, like a few items, but always a pile of clothes. Something happened now and I don't do that anymore. Every day I get up, I make my bed. Before at night, if I take a shirt off, I fold it and I put it away, or I put it in the laundry. I don't know what happened. I finally grew up at 60. So like, have faith. If you're not a super tidy person, it might happen. But this is insanity. What's that brown thing on the top? And there's no sheets or towels in there, is there? Oh, I see one towel, but no bed sheets. I would think someone her size should be like washing the sheets every few days. Like, isn't it ideal to do them once a week? Now, do I get mine done once a week? No, probably once every 10 days or 2 weeks. But I don't see any sheets in this pile.
Get put away. We don't need to judge. Everyone has bad habits, and this is simply just one of mine. So I am going to put some away.
No, it might be one of her
not gonna
shirts,
put all of them
Jasmine
away.
says.
I get bored. I lose my mind. I get insanely distracted. So I'm going to put some away. Here is a before and after. We made a dent, folks.
And how do you... No, you really didn't. You just smushed them out a little bit more. But how do you start that and not finish it? Like, I get putting off the project. But once you start it, how do you not finish it? Oh, you know what? I bet it's exhausting for her because of her size. I wasn't even thinking about that. There's a lot of bending and movement involved with picking up clothes and folding them and putting them away, right? It's just like I always say, I bet you blow drying her hair is impossible, and that's why she always air dries her hair. So yeah, I think that's the problem, is she's exhausted.
Did, okay? It actually felt like I put away so much
It
more
doesn't
than I
look like it.
actually did.
Yeah.
But I did it. I did some. If you're
Double shot of Rio.
procrastinating on anything, just do a little bit and you'll feel a lot better. So I just got
Here we
out of
go.
the hospital.
Is she
I
loud
woke up
enough?
with
Yeah.
really bad pain on my left side in my back, and when I breathe in, it's like this sharp pain and it feels horrible. I called my doctor.
Snork says the chronic illness girlie's feeling judged for not completing the job in one go. I don't think of her as a chronic illness girlie. That's a different situation, Snork. And yeah, even that, once I realize that, yeah, she's exhausted from doing it, that makes sense. But she doesn't have chronic illness. Chronic illness people are completely justified in doing things at their own pace because it's exhausting just living. And I guess you should extend the same fairness to her, but she caused it herself, so it's hard. But yeah. Now, I also want to remind you, this gushing incident was 1 year after she made the heart attack comment to me. So keep that in the back of your head when you listen to her talking here. As soon as this helicopter goes on. And I have to say, I hope you're all right. And if you're in Oregon, I hope you fit. Somebody said it could be organs that they're flying. And that changed my whole perception of... hang on. Okay. No, Jan. Snorky will never get their wrench removed. They're like my annoying little sister that I love, and sometimes I just want to punch them right in the back. Not really. She'd take me. She'd probably kill me.
Doctor just to make an appointment, but they said there's no available appointments, and with your symptoms, you need to go to the ER. So I ended up going to the ER, and they're glad that I did. Me too, because when you have symptoms like that, especially...
Okay, I'm seeing... "12 says I've just commented to you on your post. I suspect my perk is a very kind from you. Thank you. I'm unclear, but I'll figure it out. I'm slow. I'm old and highly medicated. Okay, there's some conversation here about the pads being on her or not. And there's some people that are saying that, yeah, you can leave them on. They can leave them on so you can soak them off gently at home. Patu was saying that, and Fluffy was saying that. When I had this done, they ripped that suckers right off me right away. There was no leaving any pads on me, and they are not in the same place that mine were. But I can't speak to that because I am not actually, this might come as a surprise to you, I'm not actually a cardiologist, so I don't know exactly the different locations where those could be placed.
Because it felt like I was also short of breath, breathing in was hurting really bad. So it's like something could be wrong with my lungs, or they even said that it was like possible heart attack. So they gave...
Look at her big smile. This is weird. I was watching this because I was looking for the right face for the thumbnail. So I was clipping through this, and I couldn't help but notice she smiles. Like when they told her it could be a possible heart attack, she friggin' smiles. It's kind of sick, right? Watch this.
Short of breath, breathing in was hurting really bad. So it's
subtle,
like something could be wrong with my
but it's
lungs,
there.
Or they even said that it was like possible heart attack. So they gave me an EKG, as you can still see. I haven't taken any of them off. I also have some on my stomach.
Sick.
And thankfully, the EKG was perfect. I also got my blood taken, which I have a whole story with that, which was honestly so terrifying. You guys will never ever believe what happened. I am
No,
a
we
mess.
didn't.
I don't know what to do with myself. I'm currently not wearing a freaking bra because I had to get it. The freaking lady took it off because I got an x-ray of my lungs, which my lungs and my heart look normal. So long story short, they're really glad that I went in because the symptoms are, you know, scary. But since everything looked normal, turns out I just have like a strain, like a really, 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 really bad back strain, which...
So this is like her favorite situation of all time. People are telling her that it could be something really serious, but it's not. So she gets all the attention from what it might be, but she doesn't have to really go through anything because she's fine. I tell you, this bitch is Teflon. Patu says, my aunt was a cardiologist. That's an aortic scan location. That's definitely not where mine were, but like I said, I know there's all kinds of different, there's tons of different patterns of where they put those depending on what it is they're looking for. So
is so weird to me, so crazy. So I made an appointment with my doctor for next week, but they originally told me you need to go to the ER. So that's the only reason why I went. I'm glad I went. Now I don't feel as scared. I don't know how I straightened my back. I guess it could have been because, you know, I hurt.
I don't know how I strained my back. I guess, I don't know, it could have been because I'm hauling around 500 extra pounds on my very tiny, frail skeleton that's screaming for help right now. Maybe it has something to do with that. Just putting it out there. You strained your back because you had a nap. Who knows? You're 500 and something pounds, girl.
Hurt my ankle, the ligament thing, and I, you know, laid up in bed for a while, and like how I had to maneuver myself was very different compared to how I usually maneuver myself in bed. And I guess it makes sense, but it's still scary. So on the way to the x-ray room, I was walking through the halls. They asked if I wanted to use a wheelchair, and I said no because, like, why? I don't need one. But I was walking. I ended up using a wheelchair, and I'm about to tell you why. I was walking, and
When I was in the hospital once, I saw they had a bariatric wheelchair in Mount Sinai. I was shocked. That thing was huge. Now, I clearly it's needed, and I get that, and I'm sure if you're that size, you're damn happy there's such a thing as a bariatric wheelchair. But I would suspect that's what she would need too. Crazy, because I'm in there with Joan, who's like about this wide, so like 89 pounds soaking wet. So have her chair right beside one of those chairs was kind of funny. Snark says, I don't know. I turned in my sleep once and dislocated my shoulder. Bodies are weird. Listen, after 50, you really do. You can hurt yourself napping. Shit happens.
I had my IV. This situation type deal. It's not an IV anymore, but I had the IV, and all of a sudden, as I'm walking, I heard something fall, and I didn't know what it was. And then I just felt this hot, like, weird feeling go down my arms, and I looked, and the freaking IV fell out of my arm, and I was gushing blood all over me. Oh my God, it was all over the floor. And the way that they reacted was so calm, so collected.
Yeah, this doesn't happen. I was reading a lot of the comments on this video, and a lot of people said, you know, if that happens, the most you're going to lose is like a teaspoon, maybe, of blood. It's going to probably drip, you know, and maybe it'll drip on the floor, but it's like a few drips, right? Unless they have it shoved in your artery or in a main artery, there's no gushing involved. The volume is not going to be what, I mean, well, clearly we know everything she says is a lie, but
Like,
yeah, and she's so amazed at how calm they are. It's a fucking emergency room. What do you want them to do? Start screaming and crying? Because it's you?
6 different people, like, that work there from, like, 6 different areas just, like, came and cleaned up the floor real quickly. I started crying because I was scared. Like, I've never had anything like that happen. It was like blood was just everywhere.
I also think that the first thing they would do would be move her into a chair or a bed out of the way and then clean up the area. I don't think they'd have her standing there while they cleaned it all up. Like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. I don't think it would be 6 people. Probably be the cleaners. You know, Jan asks who's driving. It's Feline, but she's not in the car, and that's why Amber's constantly looking to make sure she can get this whole story in before Feline comes back, and they might call her out. There's no out of the way with Amber, Snork says. I mean, like in a bed or something, you know, like, or in a wheelchair.
All over my arm and hand and all over the floor, but they quickly cleaned up part of my arm. I still have a lot of blood on my actual upper arm, but I'm not gonna like show you guys that. And it was just gushing. I don't know how it fell out. I'm thinking maybe it was part of my.
How did she get blood on her upper arm? Was it like spinning around like a fire hose in a cartoon? Like just like a blood hose squirting around everywhere? Like, how did she get blood on her upper arm if the needle fell out of here? Okay.
Cardigan, like pushed it out, / when you're walking, your blood pumps more. So it was just like the mixture of everything. It just fell. And it was like, oh my God, it was so traumatizing. Like, it was just scary. I was already having a lot of anxiety. Obviously, like, you're at the hospital, you're scared. But yeah, they were just really, really nice, kind. Cleaned it up rather quickly. I was scared. Like, I feel like if that would have happened to anyone, you guys would have been scared. Like, honestly, I can't be dramatic, but I feel like sometimes it's very validated. So it was just traumatizing and gave me a little bit of...
No, I would have been embarrassed, actually, personally. Wouldn't have really been scared about something like that. You're in the hospital. Couldn't be in a better place if something's going to go wrong. You're in the right place for it. Clearly, the whole hospital stops what they're doing and runs to your side when you need help. So I don't know why you're for 6 people from 6 different departments came out just to clean her blood. That's how important she is, guys. 6 different departments came to clean her blood. Like accounting came out, HR. You know, the people from in the nursery, they came down. The people from the morgue came up. 6 different departments came to clean her blood.
PTSD because, like, before I got diagnosed with cancer, when I was like rushed to ER and there was blood like everywhere in the hospital because of me, and it reminded me of that. There was blood everywhere in the hospital because of me again, and it was just like so traumatizing, and I don't know, it was an experience. So when I do anything
like she thinks she's the only one that's ever bled in a hospital. She said the hospital was covered with blood because of me again. Yeah, Amber, it's a hospital. There's probably nowhere that's more used to dealing with blood than the hospital. They tend to run into it now and again in the emergency room. What the fuck?
labor,
You're so special.
like walking, oh my God, it hurts so bad because, like, obviously I'm bigger, so I breathe heavier and more when I do laboring activities, even something as simple as just walking. So
Laboring activities. Oh God, she's so funny. She has to add adjectives. It's such a narky thing to do. Not when she's doing any activities, when she's doing laboring activities. She's got to make it a little bit more dramatic.
Oh,
God,
thankfully,
funny.
a wifey went into the pharmacy for me. That's where she's at right now, and she's giving me medicine because they prescribed me something called
aspirin,
lidocaine. It's like a lidocaine patch to put on me, and my blood pressure was a little elevated. I was like so sad. I was like, my blood pressure is like normal, and they're like, oh,
my blood pressure was a little elevated. That made me so sad. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're 500 pounds walking around with high blood pressure, and that makes you a little sad. Oh my God, I'm sad. You idiot. Willow says, take it from someone who's had plenty of IVs. They don't gush when they fall out. I'm sure they do not. Thank you for the super chat, Willow. Rio's turning his back to this whole story.
oh, because you're in pain, you have anxiety, and it's completely normal. I guess a lot of people who go to the ER, their blood pressure just automatically is a little bit higher than normal. My blood pressure was 148/88. It's a little elevated, but they said that's totally normal. My pulse was 82. You know, oxygen saturation was 97%. But yeah, they did the EK.
I don't know, Snork. I was going to ask about the lidocaine too. Is that a painkiller? Isn't that a pretty serious painkiller? Like, wouldn't they tell you to go home and take some Tylenol normally? I'm not sure. What is lidocaine a painkiller? I'm not sure. It's a numbing agent? Oh, okay. Well, then wouldn't that make sense for a muscle sprain? Patou says they use it to numb for tattoos. The dentist, yeah, that's where I thought I've heard of it too, yeah. Jen says it was for her tongue. It's something you put on a sore muscle. E-Bombs Girls tells me. But Beth agrees it seems a strange thing to use in this case. Okay, like I don't know anything about it. Okay.
EG, the chest x-ray, took my blood, and everything looked completely normal and perfect. So I'm really glad about that. But today's been a day. Sorry the lighting's weird. It's because the sun.
She's
I like do
them.
that, but no.
Off.
The sun actually feels really good. I don't know. I just wanted to update you guys on that. The lighting is really weird on my chest. This would be how it naturally.
What a pathetic narcissist. How desperate can you be to draw attention to those things on your chest? She's flicked the thing up and down. She's moved it around. She's talked about the sunlight is so weird. The sunlight is so weird on my chest, you guys. Stupid.
Actually looks, but I keep putting down this little
visor
doodad here.
Visor.
And then it makes my chest look weird. So it is what it is.
Your
I don't
chest
really
looks
care.
weird, girl.
Like, this is real life.
I don't think it's the visor that's making the chest look weird, but all right, go off.
I have an appointment next week with my doctor. Thank God, because your girl was scared. Like, to wake up and feel that way, it felt so... it honestly felt like something was wrong with my lungs. And they gave me a little bit of medicine while I was in there. It's kind of worked. They put it in my IV. And after my IV fell out... Oh my God, it looks so weird. After my IV fell out, I said, I don't want it back in. And they didn't have a reason to put it back in, so thank God. You know, it's just more shit that I have to deal with and just be strong, and it's just queen shit.
It's queen shit. Once that IV fell out, and there was medication apparently in the IV, and for her convoluted stories making it sound like there was lidocaine, because she said she's got a prescription for lidocaine, and it's the same medication that was in the IV. But once that fell out, she told them, I'm done with that. It's queen shit. I'm taking charge now, bitch. I'm captain now. That's what she said to the doctors in the ER. She owned that shit. Queen shit. That's queen shit. Did you not notice that before?
Oh, thank God. You know, it's just more shit that I have to deal with and just be strong, and it's just queen shit, okay? You just have to go through things to be stronger, you know?
It's just queen shit, you know? It's just queen shit. Look, now you get double real. God, I wonder what Feline was thinking. This is 2 years ago. So this was October, and they made it till the summer. So I wonder if this was the beginning of Feline going, I don't know about this, man. Now I'm at the pharmacy. She's in the hospital. She thinks she's having a heart attack. Her lung, something going on. Gallbladder. She's 500 pounds. Like, when does it end? The ankles dangling. Like, there's always something. It must have been exhausting. Exhausting. Member chat from Kitten Teeth that I missed because I was too busy. Why is bro yapping? Happy 14 months, Kitten Teeth. Came in late, but oh well. Better late than never, and thank you for your 14 months. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, should we go check back on Florida? And see, so Amber didn't upload, right? You would tell me if she uploaded, I assume. I would like to hear some theories, and I can't do a pollment because it's too broad a topic. But can you guys drop me some theories in the chat of where you think Amber is? I'm curious. I'm curious. Juliana, you do. You get two Rios for the price of one. Zinni got an Insta notification, but there was nothing there. I wonder if did she upload something and then delete it? She's eating. She's moving. She's packing. She's chilling in Wisconsin. Somebody was saying that apparently Kiwi Farms was saying that she's back in Oklahoma, but I haven't checked what they were saying. You think she's just partying? But why isn't she uploading? She was still uploading. Most of you guys seem to look like she's creating content for her OnlyFans. Ugh. Most of you guys seem to agree with me that she's gone to move her stuff. Kitten Teeth, I was wondering too if she might have had a medical event. Because I don't think Emily would get on the social media and let us know. Yeah, I think she's moving back too. Hey, Bob. Nice to see you. Cherry says, Emily's already got her at 1,000 and bedbound. I don't know. What's her account? Lex? Is that her Instagram? Lex? Is she posting? I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Stark says maybe she got some copyrights for all the... Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? This is the only single video she's uploaded this month. If she got dinged with copyright claims, she's got zero income this month so far. Alexis is on TikTok with new posts. Oh, on TikTok. Was looking at Instagram. JP says, did everyone see where Emily commented about their love and it was the exact thing she said about her late partner? Oh, God. No. No new posts, Merc-Reid. I can't read. No new posts. No new posts. I can read. I read good England. Don't pick on me. Listen, I need to go check on the idiots in Florida. Not all of them, just the ones that are taking... Not everybody in Florida, just the ones that are taking selfies in front of the storm. Can we see if they're still there taking selfies? Oh my Christ, they are. There's more. It's like a fucking party now. They've got kids. I saw somebody out there earlier with the dog. Look at... They're still out there. There's a live on TikTok at Key West. Well, this is the top right-hand corner is Key West. There's little kids standing there. What the hell is... Oh my God! There's a little child sitting in the water. Oh my God! Can you see that? Look at over on the here. That just got hit by a wave. It's a child. You can't see my cursor on here, but can you see over on the left-hand side sitting down? Who is watching this child? this child's going to go into the ocean. Oh, yeah, kid's having fun. Where is the kid? It was behind that guy. Now I can't see the kid. Oh, there she is. It's just like a friggin' amusement park. These people are unbelievable. Oh, well, bye, Jan. Be safe. Don't get... Why? No. Look, it's not even coming back. It's always this live stream that is doing this. I know, Ella. It's this stupid... It's this. I think it's not. Honest to God. I can't get over it. Now, before we go, I did want to show you one thing that is so cute and funny. Kind of fits in with our vibe of some of the things that we talk about here. This is a senator from Australia. So shout out to any of the Australian alerts in the crowd. I'm sure they already know about this story. This is a Western Australian senator named Fatima Payman, and she delivered a speech in Parliament for Gen Z and Gen Alpha. I don't know that anybody in the building understood what she was talking about, but I'm telling you, it's pretty freaking funny. So we'll have a listen to her. It's only a couple minutes, 2 minutes long. All right, so here we go. Good senator from Australia. Here she goes.
Forgotten segment of our society. I speak of Generation Z, who will be playing a substantial role in the next election, and Generation Alpha, who will start to come of age the election after. It is for this reason that I shall now render the remainder of my statement using language they're familiar with. To the Sigmas of Australia, I say that this goofy air government have been capping, not just now, but for a long time. A few of you may remember when they said there'll be no phantom tax under the government I lead. They're capaholics. They're also yapaholics. They yap nonstop about how their cost of living measures are changing lives for all Australians. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro.
Put the fries in the bag, little bro.
They tell us that they're locked in on improving the housing situation in this country.
I will say, that's my new favorite Gen Alpha expression. Okay, it's time to just put the fries in the bag. I understand everything she's saying.
They must have brain rot from watching too much Kai Cenat and forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14. If that becomes law, you can forgo skull emoji all about watching Duke Dennis or catching a dub with the bros on Fort. Chat, is this Prime Minister serious? Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio. I would be taking an L if I did not mention the ops who want to cut WA's GATS and services tax. The decision voters will be making in a few months' time will be between a mid-government, a dog water opposition, or a crossbench that will mog both of them. Though some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for a government with more aura. Skibbity.
Isn't that cute? Isn't that so cute? Oh my God. I hope it's for a more goated Australia. I love it. But I love, it's time, oh God, just put the fries in the bag. I love that. That's a good one, actually. I mean, Skibbity's stupid, right? We just talk like that for a joke. But put the fries in the bag, I actually like, genuinely like. It's a good insult for somebody that's just being stupid. All right. Okay, it's time to go put the fries in the bag. Skibbity. What does skibbity mean? It doesn't really mean anything. There's skibbity toilet, which is a thing, and it was a meme, but nobody can really tell you what skibbity means, even the people that are young enough to use it without irony. Yeah, it doesn't really have a meaning. It's just skibbity. Anyway. Good night, Goth. Now I'm having a hot flash. I'm having a hot flash while I'm saying skibbity. There's something really wrong with that. I like Riz, too, because Riz makes sense. Riz, charisma, right? Riz. Andy says, skibbity isn't a thing. It's a mood. It's a feeling. It's a color. It's a number. It's a numerical sequence. It's a smile on a rainy day. I don't know what the fuck skibbity is. Squidrat says, I tell my younger brother just to put the fries in the bag all the time because he works in fast food. He must hate you. It's so fetch. Zinni, stop trying to make fetch happen. All right, I'm getting hungry. I think it's time for dinner. Little Rio is all the palate cleanser I need. Aw, little Rio. Rio. Do you want to look up? There you go. Why don't nobody can see your face though? We want to see your face when we say goodbye. Okay. Hi, little bowl. There. There's the bowl. Oh, Rio, I have to give you 5 kisses for kitten teeth. I will write. Okay, 5 for kitten teeth. Okay, so tonight, as I remind you, please come and join Callie and Richard and I to watch Only Murders in the Building. Since, it's a quiet viewing. There's only 3 of us. And no, there's sometimes more people come. But, and then after that, we're going to watch School of Rock. Probably is start at 9 o'clock. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm going to try and do a video, but I don't freaking know when I'm going to get done. I'm struggle bus this week, guys. I'm struggle bus this week. Friday definitely will be the redundancy report. And Thursday, don't forget Battlestar Galactica in the Discord at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for joining me and this incredibly beautiful cat. And you know the routine until we, and Bob, thank you for reminding me. Anybody who's in Florida, please don't go out and take selfies. Just be safe. And until we meet again, you know the routine. Just be kind. And hasta luego.